another keeper for us to scan. Who's that? Officer Lang. Is there also an Officer Short?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? Torfin was a case study during my training. I can't believe you took out the whole base. Amazing.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Checking out things, scanning keepers, anything.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Even aliens. But in this case, the idea of people does not necessarily just mean humans. Human is a human. A people is more like an individual person, maybe part of a society even. Yeah, what makes a people? Or what makes one person in this case? The idea of an entity that might be self-aware and follows their own, like... Yeah. That follows their own goals, kind of. Maybe this is an interesting description of it. The Citadel.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
Nice. And anything on Spectres?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Well, just because something is bad or good doesn't mean that it will be used more or less. Yeah, just the fact that it is there might be one reason to use it.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Alright.
I have to go. Right.
You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Yeah, see you around too. Woo. Ah. I feel an interview coming up. Let's see. Which way do we go though? Where are we pointing at? This is the Met Clinic. What doctor is it? Dr. Michael. Met Clinic. Met Clinic. Jolly fears. Volo scientist. He's in the CSEC office and refuses to leave fear. Where's the thing with the Met Clinic though? Maybe it's something completely new. Who knows? Let's just go there, scan things, then we know more. No, they don't say much.
First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino. Got so mad I put my fist through one of the machines.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't the casino somewhere over there? To the Presidium? No, that's not it. That might be it. To Flux. Lower wards? Lower markets? Maybe Flux is the casino. Who knows? I thought it would be somewhere over there. Or maybe I just mistake it with a Star Wars game like a previous one. A nice codex that we got. Perfect. And another keeper to scan. Sweetie. Gonna get somewhere. Slowly but surely we're gonna get somewhere. Why is she hiding?
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Right. So, Citadel and Galactic Government, the Serpent Nebula. The Citadel is surrounded by a blue-tinted reflection nebula. The light of the nebula is actually light from the Citadel, scattered and reflected back at the station. At first, the Serpent Nebula was assumed to be made of microscopic construction debris. Prevailing theory holds that the Protheans used molecular nanotechnology to manufacture the incredibly durable materials used in the Citadel. But unlike other nebulae, the Serpent does not dissipate over time, therefore it must be replenished constantly. The current popular theory is that the non-recyclable waste collected by the Citadel's keepers is somehow rendered down to the atomic or molecular level and ejected into the cloud. The thick nebula presents a navigation hazard beyond the relatively clear areas around the Citadel. Electrical discharge are common. These are not blocked by kinetic barriers and can severely damage metal-framed starships. In addition, some dense knots of dust can overwhelm the repulsion of kinetic barriers on smaller ships. If such a vessel is moving fast enough at the time, the effects are similar to being hit by a sandblaster. Attempting to reach the Citadel through open space navigation is unadvisable. The only safe approach is through the various mass relays that orbit it. Interesting. So it basically is a shield. So somehow the Citadel ejects debris, right? Or like trash that surrounds it and works as a like shredder thing to keep everything away. But the real question is, where do they even get all of that stuff? Where do they get the debris in order to eject it? That's the real question. But anyway, the nice thing is that you can only get in there with the Mass Effect field, right? Or like with the relays, the Mass Effect relays, which means that if someone has control over the relays, they basically have control over who can get to and from the Citadel. Using this as some kind of bottleneck.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Uh-oh. That was quick. Okay. So, we are going to do like a little bit of throw action. And then we are going to do a little bit of warp action. So, and then there is another thug. That one gets neurally shot. And that one gets maybe overloaded. No, wait, I can only do one thing. Anyway, I have to be very careful with my stuff. Very careful. Wow. I don't think I have... Yep, my abilities are still on cooldown. I think that's it. Good. That was quick. That was actually really quick. Kind of impressed. So, replenish Medigel if we need it. Let's talk to them in a moment. I want to loot things first. But there's nothing to... There's nothing to loot. Okay, so these things are supposed to be like... Some say that in the first installment, this thing actually had some physics in it. Which now it doesn't. Which means that using abilities against it, or firepower against it, does not get rid of the cover at all. That's a wee bit iffy. In the normal version of it, I think you can actually shoot at it in order to move it, which means that there's some gameplay mechanics that you can use in order to, well, stop enemies from hiding, because there's nothing to hide behind. Right, so Garrus.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Well, no problem, but it was a big risk.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Well, anyway, who were those men?
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up. Keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Okay, well, we need to find her. But Fist has her. Wait a minute. We don't have anything yet. We definitely need to find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Okay, now, why do you hate Sarah?
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
A righteous fellow. Nice. Well, you made your case.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Alright, and now I can get someone else. Question is, who? The thing is, I have to get Ashley back. Because she had... No, she just has the assault stuff. And Garrus, I think, is more like a sniper, even. Maybe I can make good use. So I got a shotty and a sniper. Both of them are good on the battlefield. And those two are like physical characters. Yeah, basically 6 companions for 6 different classes. You have your soldier, your sentinel. But I'm a sentinel, so I don't need Caden right now. And then we have Wrex as the vanguard, and the technician, assassin, whatever it's called. That could be Garrus, I think, in something. What's that one called? Infiltrator. There. And then we have a pure tech, which could be that's the Quarian. And then the Asari is a pure adept. Yeah. But yeah, what we need is just a lot of health so they can survive. So I need 2 reds in here. And then the additional abilities could be very helpful because only like weapon damage might not be enough. So we are going for the Erdnut and Garrus, a carrion. Accept the squad. Alright. That's basically the go-to material right now. I got my muscle. Now it's time to level him up a little bit. Yeah, Wrex is already leveled, 190 something. And that is our Turian agent. That's this one. The required military service of his people has given Garrus expert training in assault and sniper rifles. Haha, what did I say? Increased accuracy with all weapons, that's good. Increased damage with assault and sniper rifles. Alright. But wait a minute. This... So... there's physical resistance and melee damage, right? But melee just means... There's melee damage! Ah, I totally forgot about that. Like, you can go to enemies and just hit them with your fist. Totally forgot that thing exists. It's reckless, by the way, if you don't have enough defensive capabilities. But this is actually a valid playstyle. Make yourself strong enough and just hit them with your fist. Very good idea. Anyway, so what was it? Accuracy with all weapons and increases damage with assault and sniper rifles. Very good. So, there's like 4 and 4 and 10 and whatever. So this one goes up. And then you got like your electronics and first aid. By the way, first aid does... Huh, look at that. Wrex does not have first aid. First aid might actually be a very powerful ability. Where does first aid actually come from? Comes from like the tech tree, maybe? Yeah, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 abilities, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is your soldier stuff, and this is your tech stuff. So first aid is a tech related thing. Makes sense because of the Omni tool. So let's see. This one makes the electrocution thingy with the overload available, therefore having another ability that can deal damage. And what else we got? Decryption. I mean, I don't really need it. Damping. This is the ability of damping that we're talking about. I don't have that because for some reason I decryption and damping. Do I have damping? No, I don't. I have decryption and I got electronics. For some reason. This one opens up electronics. and first aid is there connected to electronics. That's interesting. So there are similar... it's a similar tree, but it's not connected the same way. This one opens up medicine. Interesting. Medicine is a completely special tree. Strange. Okay, does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius. Enemies cannot use biotic tech abilities for a short period of time. Adds cooldown. Okay. So against certain enemies, that's definitely a good thing to do. Increases the radius of sabotage, overload, and damping by 10%. Sabotage. This is sabotage. Alright. Overload, which is this one. And damping, which is this one. Okay. So leveling up damping opens up. Okay. It's actually pretty good. Damping has an effect on that. It does that. What? Increase the radius? No, radius. Makes it more likely for this thing to hit more stuff. Okay. Multi-targeting. But do we need multi-targeting or do we need more damage, right? So it doesn't matter if we hit an awful lot of enemies, because they can stand pretty much all over. It's useful, yes, but it would be better to just deal more damage to one target instead, right? Because that means that the target is gone. Yeah, think of this this way. A target that is gone means a damage that is gone. Damage that you have to survive through, that's gone, right? If you can deal damage to a lot of enemies, but not enough in order to get rid of them, right? Then that means that in the next turn, in the next few seconds, you will still take the same amount of damage as before. But what we need in order to survive is reduce the enemy's damage capabilities by taking out one enemy after another, therefore dealing more damage. Alright. And not like higher area damage. Interesting. I mean, you couldn't... In this case, AoE is helpful if they stand close together, but if they don't stand close together, you're screwed. So, in the case of imperfect positioning of the enemy, then we would be better off just dealing more damage. So, go for the damage, and not for the higher AoE. Therefore, not improving damping that much, even if it somehow does more damage sometimes. But damping, actually, like a reduction of 60% is pretty good. But the damage that you get from it seems like a red herring here, kind of. It's nice if you get the ability, but it's not as nice if you want to, like, use it, right? Okay. So, that's that one increases the potency of health, yes. And electronics. Can use electronic skill on easy objects. Yeah, that's good. So it's a side bonus, but it's much more useful to just damage to enemy shields. Yeah, does more damage to enemy shields. Takes care of them, but the damage itself is always 50. Shield capacity. Increases shield capacity. Increases shield capacity. Your own shield capacity. That's actually quite interesting. But what shield capacity are we talking about? Of your shields. Wait a minute. This one just has health. Do we have a shield generator? I don't know where the shield is supposed to be. Anyway, tactical armor is a thing that keeps them safe. Damage reduction. Shield boost makes the shield come back again. And then again, melee and weapon damage increase with the assault training. But this one just, yeah, supposed to... Yeah, they're supposed to run into the fight. Could be a good idea, but nah. It would be better off just having tactical armor, so he can survive a little bit of a beating. Maybe the shield boost in order to regenerate the shielding. And decryption. Increases the tech mine explosion damage done by sabotage. Yeah, overheat enemy weapons, that's good. Burns them for 2 seconds per turn, that's good. Duration 15 seconds, whatever. Damping does damage. I mean, I could use this, get to the damping, get the other skill. And then I have to get to... Oh, okay. Electronics is very far in the future. So, unlocks the sword training. Increases weapon damage and increases melee damage by 30%. So the first point in here, the additional 30% is actually quite useful. But I don't know if they are supposed to charge in there. I would rather just give him like a sniper instead of the assault rifle. But the thing is, you have to waste an awful lot of points in his assault rifle thingy to actually make him viable. Which is a wee bit iffy. Yeah, it's a little bit iffy. I'm gonna give him like the damping ability. Give him this one so he can use it at least. And then I'm gonna give him the tactical armor shield boost. And damage with assault and sniper rifles goes up a little bit, but the thing is, I have to go at least to sniper rifles and then put a lot of points in here. This just seems like an awful lot of waste. Like, why? Increase accuracy and damage with assault rifles. No. Grants overkill ability. Only available when using assault rifles. Like, you need this skill in order to get to the sniper rifle skill. Therefore, just wasting points. That's really iffy, right? Purges weapon heat on use. The thing is, you can only use this ability if you have an assault rifle. And the sniper rifle does not benefit from it. It's a little iffy. Wasted points, wasted points. Yeah, actually, if you want to have a very, very efficient point spending, then you shouldn't go for the secondary weapon in here. So no shotguns or no sniper rifles, just like assault rifles and pistols. Even if these things in here might be very useful, but okay. This is the range. Does more damage. Actually, I should just give him the sabotage bonus. So the sabotage skill just does more damage altogether. And then I could... And then what? And then what? With all weapons before damage with assault and sniper. I mean, this one just boosts both of those. I'm gonna let him keep the other 2 points. Hardening by 10 and 12. Restores 32 use. 8. 10. This is 10. Wow. This is 12. Weird. 5. This is 3. This is 2 and 2. Let's keep it at that. But I also need to give him like a... No, this wasn't it. I need to get to the inventory. So, Garrus. Garrus. So he actually benefits like the assault rifle, which is the Avenger. There's not much accuracy on this thing, but I'm gonna give it to him anyway. Do we got good stuff though? Anti-personal, shield boost, whatever. Cooldown bonuses. Shield bypass might be good, but no. The thing is, I can't get the stuff from Ashley. Be careful where you are putting your mods into, just in case. Shoddy? No. Sniper rifle. Do we have a good one? A very good one. I mean, Reaper sounds edgy. A lot of edginess. So it's like 80 something. I mean, what does the damage per second actually mean? Does it mean it shoots faster or more? Accuracy rating? Okay, don't have much else. So... Switching. And he gets the... I mean, he could still keep the assault rifle, but I actually want to just Let him get this instead. He's more of a sniper. Oh, wait. Can we talk to the doctor?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Well, happy to help, yes.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're a doctor.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
So, and the supplies.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
So, maybe she has some unique items that I can use. We got armor upgrades. Interesting. What does it do? Oh, health regeneration. Look at this. And toxic resistance against special enemies. 15% reduction in power cooldown. Ooh, that's good. That is really good. It's just really expensive as well. Like, why is it? It's like an inflation of price almost. It's like insane. Like, look at that. A little bit of health regeneration. You can almost put everywhere on your armor, right? Just a little bit. Like 1.5 might be enough in order to survive, and to permanently regenerate you don't need like 3 or whatever. But this is only important because of the resistance bonuses. So yeah. Oh, this is good. Plus 1 health regeneration. That's actually quite useful. I mean, I could get 2 of those. Like this one is like worth far too much. I mean, I can get like this one. I can only get 1 of those. That's not good. Does she get like
yes,
another
Commander.
one?
Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have.
Of course.
Okay, and once you buy it, it's gone. Very interesting. So that may actually be like the wrong thing to do, just spending money on pretty much nothing. But yeah, let's see. Who would benefit a lot from healing? Actually, who can heal, by the way? Can I heal? I don't think so. I mean, this is biotic stuff. I actually can't heal, so I would benefit from healing capabilities. Tactical armor is also no healing, so Garrus needs some healing then. Actually thought there was some... I mean, he can use the active healing, sure. But Wrex has the, yeah, Battle Master thing. Even the soldier has some permanent healing, so he definitely does not need that. Okay, so Garrus needs healing. Right. I think I can actually take care of my own health a little bit. Yeah, let's hope this works. So, that means that Garrus gets a little bit of healing in his armor. And what do we have? We got the physical threshold. Threshold for what? Selling microgravimetric emitters into a combat suit artificially increases mass, providing protection against concussive force. Getting hit in the face. Delivered by explosions. High impact ammo and biotic attacks such as a lift or throw. Oh, that's good. Lift and throw. Yeah, anything Newton related, basically. Damage protection goes up again. Health regeneration. This is the first aid interface. Perfect. Smash damage. Mechanical augmentation increases the brute strength of the wearer, allowing them to deliver powerful blows when rifle, butting, or pistol whipping opponents. That's actually a good one. I think I'm not going to give them to someone else. So he gets like resistance regeneration, and what was it with Wrex? Increase melee damage by like 50% is a lot. But was there something else that also increased damage and hardening? Meh. Damage and hardening. This is just increase of health, nothing more. Damage and hardening, technical armor, damage and hardening again. Decryption doesn't really count. And nothing in here says anything about like melee damage. I think he doesn't have melee damage bonus, does he? Increases damage by so and so much of the correlating weapon. I only have like pistol bonuses and cooldowns. Yeah, actually me going for pistol might be the better solution. And not using assault rifles just because the pistol scales better. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, what do we need? The Omni tool cannot be upgraded. This one can just be changed. And, what could I get in here? I could get damage protection. Smash damage? Yeah, the smash damage was something for Wrex, right? Because I think that he might be good on the front line. This is a regeneration thing. And I could maybe use damage protection, physical threshold, biotic attacks, increasing their hardened ceramic plates can be applied to body armor suits, increasing their effectiveness. Let's just hope I'm not gonna get attacked here that much. Now, oh yeah, wait a minute. If I change like the Scorpion one with the Assassin one, does the mod change as well? Transfer installed upgrades to the new item. Ooh. If I say no, then what? No. Okay. And then the Scorpion still has that one on it, though. Very interesting. Interesting. So I actually asked a very important question. Can you switch the items? That's very important. Very nice. I love it. Okay. And what was that just now? It was weird. That was really weird. Who do we have here? Door opener. That one goes to Presidium? No, this one just goes somewhere, so we may not need that. Almost looks like a dance floor here. Look at that. This is basically your Fifth Element city, kind of. It's interesting that there are those extrusions coming out of everything in here, right? Like a growth almost. But where do they get all of the material? Maybe they have some kind of a matter synthesizer or something.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Oh, yeah, we got Emily Wong over here. Oh, yeah, that might be a good one. Let's just make a little cut here and talk to her in the next episode. Hehe, like and subscribe, of course, as usual. Ta-ta!
Form up.